How dangerous is a basketball? To figure out how fatal a basketball is, I'm going to test it against 6 different targets.
First thing we need to do is get some initial metrics to turn this thing deadly.
So I set up a balloon and immediately made a pass towards it. Now, my speed was 5.2 miles per hour and the force once the ball hit the balloon was only 40 newtons, which is equivalent to me closing a car door gently. Therefore, I will have to increase my speed and power in order for me to break the upcoming objects.
Now it's time to test our first object of the day, plastic wrap.
I was getting closer after every throw, but my technique still wasn't good enough.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna switch to passive technique because I'm not getting enough power and speed. I'm thinking more to throw like I'm a quarterback. Quarterback technique is definitely better, definitely more speed and more power, so we're gonna do that. Definitely getting the power, but not the accuracy. I just bent this so bad.
After realizing I had to just make one tiny adjustment, things quickly changed. The basketball was able to leave an imprint, but it didn't quite break through the way I wanted it to. And then I finally hit the perfect shot.
Oh! Plastic wrap has been destroyed after using some different techniques and working on my speed.
After breaking the saran wrap, I knew it's time for something a bit more difficult. Aluminum foil. In order for me to break the aluminum foil, I have to throw the basketball at least 2.3 miles per hour, an impact of 32 newtons.
That is a lot of impact. I think one more good throw with a bit more speed and more power is gonna break right through this.
Even though I knew what I had to do, the rush of trying to break the aluminum foil got to me, and I was completely missing the target. Then I finally realized what my problem was. I had been relying on my arms way too much, thinking that was a secret to figure out how dangerous the basketball was. But to break the aluminum, I needed everything working together. My legs, hips, torso, shoulder, and arm, moving as one. Just like I was an MLB pitcher. And once I put everything together, the speed, power, and accuracy, that's when I finally managed to land the perfect shot.
That's all that's left of the aluminum foil. The basketball shredded into basically pieces.
The basketball shredded the aluminum foil to pieces, but will it be able to break through something much tougher? A plastic sheet. A plastic sheet requires me to throw a basketball at least 10 miles per hour and have an impact of 60 newtons. At this point, I was starting to get a little bit tired and my arm was starting to hurt. I was really unsure if I was going to be able to break this plastic sheet, to the point where I even considered doing a traditional chest pass, wondering if I can get the required speed and impact that way.
We haven't broken it yet, but we do have some wear and tear with some like scars on the plastic sheet so far. So just a couple more with high power and high speed, break right through this thing.
On this throw, I managed to get the speed, but I failed to get the accuracy. But on the next throw, I landed the perfect shot. I honestly couldn't believe that I broke the plastic sheet. The excitement that was running through my body was pretty unexplainable because for a couple minutes there, I thought this wasn't even possible.
This is literally what's left of this plastic sheet. That honestly was crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. We got some more pieces right here on the court. That was so cold.
Before attempting to try crack a skull, I wanted to try something that required a bit more accuracy and precision, a human hand. In order for me to slightly slant a finger or dislocate a finger, I need to throw the basketball at least 15 miles per hour and have an impact of 80 newtons, which is equivalent to me lifting an 18-pound dumbbell.
312! The hand definitely takes the most accuracy and precision.
After many failed attempts, I started working on my accuracy, but I wasn't even coming close to getting direct contact with a finger.
I will say that the ball actually is pretty dangerous because it broke my tripod. So far, this one has been quite difficult. I'm trying to find a good balance of keeping my speed and my power as I'm throwing it while staying accurate so I can just hit the hand to see how much damage this basketball actually does to it.
I locked my eyes on the hand and then I threw the perfect shot.
So if you throw a basketball fast enough and hard enough, your finger will get slanted. Another finger is bent in. This one is really bad. This finger is basically laying on top of the other one right now. Yeah, this finger is done up right now. This is crazy, I'm not even gonna lie.
Next up we have cardboard. I decided to try cardboard to help me build some confidence before we attempt to crack the skull.
We definitely got some damage in. I do wish I was able to get it right through the middle, but yeah, this cardboard has no chance against a basketball throwing at high speeds because this is ridiculous. I threw it right around the hair, and as you can see, the basketball just completely ripped this apart. If you look closely, look at the force that was done by the throw. That is nuts. Completely took off the first layer right here, ripped right through that thing.
So far, I've been able to break saran wrap, aluminum foil, a plastic sheet, a piece of cardboard, and a human hand. but will the techniques I learned today allow me to crack a human skull? In order for me to crack the skull, I need to throw the basketball at least 18 miles per hour and have an impact of 120 newtons. I honestly couldn't believe what I just witnessed. I mean, just seeing teeth fly after the basketball hit the skull really had me in shock.
Look what it did to his teeth. It's missed his whole front row. Nah, that was actually insane. A basketball can do a lot of damage to the human brain if thrown super fast and super hard. Cause that was nuts. This is nuts.
Overall, a basketball is more dangerous than you really think. The amount of damage that you can do with a basketball is kind of scary. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and click right here to watch another video.